You can start the slides. All right. So this is a bit of a cheeky and lighthearted look into a subject that you probably all know anyways. So what is it that makes me a man? Is it because I love sports? Is it because I love beer? Is it because I like fast cars? Is it because I like to tear into a juicy steak? Well, I also love My Little Pony. And I also love the Powerpuff Girls. I like to dance, and I don't care how ridiculous I look doing it. And I am a male feminist. I believe in equality between all genders. At a recent event called Scotch and Cigars, someone was made to feel unwelcome because they were a woman. This caused a very positive reaction within the community that made us rethink and redefine our gender roles in the community. So as men, we put ourselves in a box by dividing and defining ourselves based on gender and sexual identity. We fail to understand that what defines us biologically does not define us sociologically. In male homosocial relationships, we tend to build up walls and bottle up our feelings. And this causes us to forget our lines. What we do is we overcompete. We tear each other down to build ourselves up. We overcompensate for inadequacies. We become overtly misogynistic. Sometimes we put our health and our well-being at risk in the process. The unwritten bro code tells us how to behave as men. It dictates everything from which urinal we choose, our seating arrangements at the movie theater, and how we rank gender and prioritize ourselves as a gender. Our relationships are complicated by our desire, our carnal desire to procreate. So we learn to compartmentalize. We lay down imaginary boundaries, and they're based on our own values and morals. But male homosocial relationships can be less complicated. I have deep, personal, close relationships with my friends, my male friends. I find it easier to share my feelings and let my guard down and go on dates. Let's bust some myths about gender and sexual identity. First of all, effeminate and gay are not mutually exclusive. Do not confuse genderqueer with homosexuality. Gay men do not want to convert straight men into homosexuality, and everybody values friendship. On the flip side of that, it is not okay to try to convert a gay man into being straight. Accept your differences and move on. There's no such thing as gaydar. As society puts a lot of pressure on us to define our sexual identity based on misconceptions that we perceive, and they don't exist. It's just not the way it is. Some people say that there's no such thing as bisexual, that once you go gay, there's no turning back. That's not true. Some people define love by the person, not by the gender. If two men kissing in public makes you uncomfortable, the rest of your life is going to be very difficult. It's time to rethink relationships. We need to break down the walls of gender and sexual identity and become more true to ourselves. We need to tear down the walls. I need my cards. We need to stop repressing ourselves. Repression leads to negative consequences that have negative effects on everyone around us. We need to stand up for social justice. Support your LGBT community. Support your local Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood has a cadre of services that are just for us bros, of reproductive health services for bros. Check it out. Sometimes a bro just needs a hug. It's okay for bros to hug. It's okay for bros to cry. It's okay for bros to share their feelings. Have you hugged a bro today? My name is DJ Meth. I love you, Detroit. Thank you very much.